वनक्कम, मैं हैदर अली सैयद आसिफगम से यूनाइटेड अंडर तमिल सेवा।
Siddha. The Siddha, a man whom God taught by pen, giving him information on all subjects including God-guided path. Later he taught other children of Adam. This way Adam children's divided into the department of works. Now open Quran chapter 15, read from verse 26 to verse 42. We will discuss on those verses. Tamil tradition says first human black. Quran chapter 15 verse 26 reminds about that Tamil tradition. I quote, "And we did certainly create man out of clay from an altered black mud." Quran chapter 15 verse 27 says, I quote, "And the jinn we created before from scorching fire." Note, jinn are demon of the Bible and Raksasa of Tamil tradition. Quran reminds about demon race who like human have free will. Quran chapter 15 verse 28 to verse 29. I quote, "And, when your Lord said to the angels, I will create a human being out of clay from an altered black mud. And when I have proportioned him and breathed into him of my soul, then fall down to him in prostration." Note, God created man from Panchbhutam. After making him in best of mold, God put his breath in the statue of man and he become a living soul. In Seva Siddhanta philosophy they talk about three eternal things which are either created nor they would get destroyed. Those three things they say are Pati, Pashu, Parsam. Pati denotes God, Pashu denotes soul, Parsam denotes dark energy malam bondage. In Quran chapter 15 verse 28 to verse 29 talks about Pashu the soul. Remember, soul is God's particle, like God who is most knowledgeable. His particle too has the same characteristics that of God. That's why Bible says God created human in his own image. Quran chapter 24 verse 35 reminds about the process of one's soul becoming one with Supreme Conscious. The stage of Nirvana, one with Supreme God. In Quran chapter 15 verse 29 one would find two Tamil words. First word is Adam. Adam in Tamil language means AA denotes God. Dham refers to breath. Adam in Tamil language means God-given breath. Second word of Tamil is Vanakkam. Vanakkam in Tamil means I bow to the soul which is inside the body. Remember, God in Quran chapter 15 verse 29 clearly says to the angels and demon to bow to the soul after God has put inside the Adam statue. I quote Quran chapter 15 verse 30 to verse 31. So the angels prostrated, all of them entirely, except Iblis. He refused to be with those who prostrated. What is Parsam in Seva Siddhanta philosophy? Since Quran is a reminder reminding about straight path given to first Siddha, does Quran confirm Seva Siddhant philosophy on Parsam, or does Quran exposes the lie created in the name of Parsam by Seva Siddhanta organization? What if Seva Siddhanta philosophy is anti to Asivagam? Let's read Quran further, but before going let's understand the concept of Parsam as explained by Seva Siddhanta philosophy. Parsam is bond. The web of bonds is distinguished into avidya or anavamala, karma and maya. Anavamala as egoism. It is the taint due to the false notion of finiteness which the soul has. The soul imagines itself to be finite and confined to the body and of limited knowledge and power. It erroneously identifies itself with the perishable body and mistakes the body for its reality. It has forgotten its essential divine nature. Karma is the cause of bodies and manifold bodily experiences and births and deaths. It is beginningless. It is the cause of the conjunction of the conscious soul with the unconscious body. It is an auxiliary of avidya. It is done through thought, word and deed. It takes the form of merit and sin and produces pleasure and pain. It is subtle and unseen, adrishta. It exists during creation and merges into the substratum of Maya during pralay. It cannot be destroyed. It must work out its results. Maya is the material cause of the world. It is unconscious or unintelligent, omnipresent, imperishable. It is the seed of the world. The four categories, viz., Tanu, Karana, Bhuvanar and Bhoga beginning with the bodies, spring up from Maya. It permeates all its developments and causes perversion in the kamic souls. During pralay it is the basic resort of all souls. It is itself a bond for the souls. All these processes in it are due to the energizing influence by Lord Siva. Just as the trunk, the leaf and the fruit grow from the seed, so also the universe from Kala to earth, springs from Maya. Note: let's first understand Parsam, the third element in Seva Siddhanta philosophy, who is immortal. Then we would discuss the concept of rebirth. I quote Quran chapter 15 verse 32 to verse 35. Allah Patti said, O Iblis, what is the matter with you that you are not with those who prostrate? Lucifer, the mortal from demon race, he said, never would I prostrate to a human whom you created out of clay from an altered black mud. Allah Patti said, then get out of it, for indeed, you are expelled. And indeed, upon you is the curse until the day of recompense. Quran chapter 15 verse 36 to verse 38 reminds about Lucifer, the mortal demon who requested God, Pati, to give him the boon to become immortal. And God granted Lucifer the boon to become immortal. So Lucifer became the Dark Lord Parsam, which Seva Siddhanta philosophy talks about. I quote, Lucifer, the mortal from demon race, he said, my Lord, then reprieve me until the day they are resurrected. Allah said, so indeed, you are of those reprieved until the day of the time well known. Note, the time well known does not refers to day of resurrection. It refers to the time when Son of Man mentioned in Daniel chapter 7 comes. Son of Man does not refers to Jesus Christ but to the Kalki, the last Pandian. Jesus Christ is Son of Woman. So when Son of Man and Son of Woman are on earth together, that well-known day Lucifer, the Dark Lord, the Parsam, would die. Activity of Dark Lord Lucifer Parsam. I read Quran chapter 15 verse 39 to verse 40. Parsam, the Dark Lord Lucifer, said, my Lord, because you have put me in error, I will surely make disobedience attractive to them on earth. And I will mislead them all except, among them, your chosen servants. Note: the question comes, how did Lucifer knew the news of chosen servant? Remember Quran chapter 2 verse 30 reminds about Sivan. Sivan means God representative on the earth. Sivan translated into Arabic means Khalifa on the earth. Before the creation of Adam, earth, God announced about Sivan whom God would appoint on earth. This way Lucifer, the Dark Lord, knew about the Sivan, Khalifa on the earth, whom Lucifer would not be able to mislead. Quran chapter 15 verse 41 to verse 42 says, Allah said, this is a path of return to me, that is, straight. Indeed, my servants, no authority will you have over them, except those who follow you of the deviators. Note: this is a path to me, means the path given to first Siddha is the path that leads straight to God.
Vanakkam. Thank you.